Hey, what's going on? James and Jay Kramer Fitness Protein Review Guide. Today we are going to go ahead and take a look at Santa Cruz Paleo Protein. All right, let's go ahead and head off and answer the question. Is Santa Cruz Paleo Protein good? If you're judging by taste, it's a yes. It mixes clean, no weird clumps, and it actually tastes great. The strawberry has this light fruity creaminess that feels way above average for a clean label protein. But if we're going to be talking about ingredient quality, label accuracy, and actual protein content, this thing falls apart fast. Let's go ahead, break it down. The bag version of Santa Cruz Paleo claims 20 grams of protein per scoop. Sounds great, right? But based on FDA daily value math, the scoop only delivers about 7 grams of actual protein. The rest, most likely from leucine and cheap aminos tossed in to inflate the numbers. That's textbook amino spike. Now, the tub version looks better on paper. The amino acid profile is more believable. The daily value matches 20 grams of protein of real protein. There's always a catch. It still hides behind the supplement facts label, not a nutrition facts. Something the paleo crowd should be raising their arms up. And let's not forget zero third-party testing. No certificate of analysis, no sourcing proof. Is Santa Cruz Protein really certified grass-fed? Short answer, nope. It says grass-fed right in the front. Some listings even throw in the word Irish, as if this cow's come skipping in from a misty green hillside. But when you flip the bag around, no truly grass-fed badge, no informed protein, no third-party verification, and absolutely zero sourcing proof. Real grass-fed whey products like Asian Roots, NorCal Organics show you sourcing. They give you batch testing. Santa Cruz, just a label with just lots of hopes and prayers. Is Santa Cruz whey protein amino spiked? On the bag, it says 20 grams of protein. If you're holding the bag version, the answer is a big, grainy, strawberry flavored yes. Let me explain. The bag claims 20 grams of protein per scoop, but the FDA value math shows something completely off. It only gives you 14% of your daily protein intake, which translates to about 7 grams of protein. Oh, where's the other 13 grams coming from? Probably from free-form leucine, just sprinkled in to make it inflate the label and make the numbers look premium. So I did the math for you, and let's do a comparison. Santa Cruz Paleo bag offers 2.7 grams of leucine. That's 13.5% of its total protein. Asian Roots, a verified informed protein isolate, 3.05 grams of leucine and 25 grams of protein, yielding 20.2%. NorCal Organic Whey, 2.5 grams in 21 grams of concentrate, offering 12.65%. And finally, Now Sports USDA Organic Certified, 2.1 grams and 19 grams, yielding 11.1%. Without third-party testing or sourcing proof, has better numbers than the best tested proteins on the market. Now, the tub version is a little more honest. It clocks in with 1.9 grams of leucine, still claims 20 grams of protein. That's about 9.5% leucine content, which is actually believable for a cheap isolate. Well, let's not forget, it's also still hiding behind that supplement facts label, which dodges real food transparency rules. Is this protein powder amino spiked? The bag version, 100% yes. The tub, probably not, but it's still overpriced and hides behind shady labeling. So, is this protein powder third-party tested? Nope, not even close. No NSF, no informed sport, no truly grass-fed, no nada zilch. So how do I know? Because I contacted the company 3 times, once on March 7th, again on March 21st, and then finally with their chatbot through their website, which politely ghosted me after saying, we'll get back to you after 11 a.m. So should you be using this post-work, or perhaps you already have it and you want to know how many scoops, how many servings does it take to stimulate muscle protein synthesis? Let's go ahead and talk about the science. For muscle recovery and growth, you need 25 grams of protein and 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine in a single serving. Do you really want to be ingesting 7 grams of protein with the rest being empty calories, most definitely from free-form leucine? Probably not. Let's go ahead, build ourselves a shake. As always, I have my daily driver, Pure Choice Farms shaker cup. We are just going to go ahead and just do 1 serving. We got 1 Strawberry Boy scoop going in. I've never seen a silica packet inside a protein powder thing, so I'm doing this for you. Lock her up, Shake. All right, this thing got, I believe, the max amount of points. Little fluff on here. Underneath the shaker comes out like a boss. So let's go ahead and go into a Santa Cruz Paleo protein powder strawberry taste test. Cheers. The strawberry hits fantastic on this. It's got a nice creamy milk-like undertone from the medium chain triglyceride. Now, the question is, does the strawberry taste like strawberry? The strawberry bits in here are fantastic. Not too bitter, not too overly sweet, but overall, flavor profile is pretty spot on. All right, let's go ahead and break down the pros and cons of this protein powder because this one needs its own spotlight and not the good kind. Pro number one, flavor actually is decent. If you go with the bag versions, I think you're going to be super happy with it. Light, fruity, coconut creaminess gives it a smooth finish, not too sweet, not too artificial. Pro number two, mixes well. Water, fantastic. That's all I got for the pros. Now let's buckle up for the cons. This baby, I believe, is Amino Spike. Let's not sugarcoat it. The label says 20 grams of protein, but the percent daily value is only 14%. That means you're only getting 7 grams of actual protein, and the rest, leucine and filler. Con number two, no transparency, no third-party testing, and no certificate analysis, and no proof that this protein powder is actually grass-fed, despite all the bold claims on the front. Finally, con number three, this thing's dressed up drunk, look like a premium. Sounds paleo, but the bag uses supplement facts, not nutrition facts label, which means it's regulated like a supplement, not real food. That's how brands get away with spiking and vague sourcing. Let's go ahead and stack this protein powder against certified top clean label competition. We're putting it to head with 3 standout proteins that I've already reviewed: Asian Roots, NorCal Organic, and the budget Now Sports USD Organic. Let's do the head-to-head. Santa Cruz Paleo versus Asian Roots. Both claim to be clean, both claim to be grass-fed, but only one has the receipts. Let's talk the numbers first. Leucine. Santa Cruz claims 2.7 grams, while Asian Roots clocks in at 3.05 grams. Sounds close until you look at the protein yield. Asian Roots wins with 26 grams of real protein. Santa Cruz listed 20 grams on paper. Price per serving, Santa Cruz $1.90. Asian Roots in the smallest container, $1.87. So Santa Cruz costs a little more per gram of real protein while deliver less of it. No testing to prove any of it is legit. Asian Roots doesn't hide behind any natural flavors or filler ingredients. It's unflavored, pure isolate with zero fluff. If you care about performance, protein quality, or label honesty and integrity, Asian Roots wins with one hand tied behind its back. All right, let's go ahead and go into this California showdown of 2 clean label proteins side by side. Santa Cruz Paleo versus NorCal Organic Whey. Both promise clean ingredients, both push the grass-fed message, but only one proves it, and the other, well, it's taking your money. Starting with leucine, Santa Cruz claims 2.7 grams per scoop, while NorCal lists 2.5 grams. First glance, that makes sense. Santa Cruz looks better until you read the fine print. NorCal owning up with that 21 grams, protein 2.5 grams of leucine. Cost-wise, Santa Cruz $1.90 per serving for 20 scoops. NorCal $1.81 per serving, 36 scoops per bag. That's nearly double the serving with better sourcing and transparency and actual certification to back it up. Bottom line here, Santa Cruz talks like a premium protein. NorCal is the premium protein. Time for one last clean label showdown. Santa Cruz Paleo Grass-Fed Whey versus Now Sports Budget USDA Organic Whey. Both market themselves as clean, grass-fed, and no nonsense. Let's start with everyone's looking for at first. Leucine, we already know Santa Cruz is Amino Spike, but let's go to the challenger. Now Sports, 2.67 grams, practically identical, right? Here's the red flag. Santa Cruz still hiding behind that supplement facts. Here's where it gets painful though. Santa Cruz, $1.90 per serving. Now Sports, $1.70 per serving. You're paying more for Santa Cruz and getting less complete protein and zero proof of quality. Now Sports to give you verified organic whey, informed sports testing, and no sketchy amino math. If you're picking a protein based on transparency, value, and actual nutrition, Now Sports walks away with this one as the winner. What are real customers saying about Santa Cruz Paleo protein powder on Amazon? Well, I did the reading just for you. The star rating you think hit a hit. The bag version is sitting around 4.6 stars, over 575 verified reviews. The tub version, 4.2 out of 5 with less than 60. Well, let's go ahead and dig into the comments. The positive, people love the flavor, especially strawberry. Mixability gets its praise. No clumping, no sludge at the bottom of the shaker. And at first glance, the ingredient list looks clean. Hold the horses, because that's where things fall apart. The cons. Multiple reviewers mention bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort. Some users say the mixability tanks when blended with milk or smoothies. And the big one, customer support is basically non-existent because this is a drop shipping brand. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this baby up. Who should actually buy Santa Cruz Paleo Protein? Honestly, if you're one more about flavor than what's actually in your scoop, the strawberry tastes great, mixes well. If it's your top priority, you'll be satisfied with this protein powder. But here's what you need to know before you hit that buy button. The bag version is amino spiked. They claim 20 grams of protein, but the FDA math says it's only delivering 7 grams of real intact protein. The rest, most likely free-form leucine, added just to inflate the label. The tub version is better. It is overpriced. Amino profile checks out and likely gives you the full 20 grams, but there's the catch, still hiding behind that supplement facts label, no third-party support, and $99 is a big ask for a low quality isolate. All right, so here's two scores. Bag version, 16 out of 50, that's 32%, fails to deliver. Santa Cruz Paleo Tub, 17 out of 40, just 42%, but I didn't test the mixability. Now, if you want better quality, better transparency, and proofs of sourcing, the 3 brands that I've endorsed throughout this whole entire review, Asian Roots, third-party tested, informed, protein certified, and sourced from truly grass-fed Irish dairy, NorCal Organic Whey, USDA Organic, non-GMO verified, and from Northern California Family Farms. And finally, if you're on a budget, Now Sports Organic Whey, USDA Organic, informed, sport tested, and it's the best affordable pick with nothing too high. Paleo fans, do you think this thing is a paleo protein powder? It markets itself like it is, but it looks as if what's really made of. The ingredient list sounds great at first, all very paleo-ish on paper, but this is where it falls apart. Supplement facts, not nutrition facts. That's a big deal. Paleo oil is all about whole, recognizable food-based ingredients. If you're hiding behind the supplement facts, this thing is not food transparent. Let's be honest here. Paleo is more than a label, it's a standard. This protein, it doesn't meet it. If you want more in-depth look at Santa Cruz Paleo Protein, I got the full unbiased, no BS review link below. I break it all down, spiking, sourcing, label tricks, nothing gets skipped. And if you want more, well, I have 100 plus written reviews waiting for you at jkramerfitness.com, all real, all research, all designed to help you be a smarter buyer. And as always, I want to say thank you for making it to the end of another video, and make it a great day. Commence ceremonial dumping. Buy American.